Good morning, everyone. Excuse this isn't even bed hair anymore, it's gym hair. I have been to the gym this morning, ridiculously early. But yeah, I've just come back. Made myself a little brekkie, a little bit of cream cheese on a bagel. What I wanted to talk to you about this morning was essentially that I've dug out my old Fitbit. The way I'm gonna try and do this is that I'm literally gonna do more calories out versus calories in, because you're guaranteed to lose weight. It's just a numbers game that way, and I like my numbers. But it got me thinking, what exactly is a calorie? You know, we all see it on the foods, we see the kcal symbol, but what actually is a calorie? Well, back from my uni days, and I had to Google this just to double check I remembered it, a calorie, when we're talking about food, is literally how much energy is needed to heat a kilogram of water up by 1 degree centigrade. So when you think about it, you know, on average, we burn somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 calories a day. That's quite a lot of energy, actually. And we get that from our food and things. So as long as I am eating less calories than what I'm using, I should lose weight. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this breakfast, and we're going to contemplate how many calories do I actually need, because everyone's different. So let's take a look.
As we know, our body is made of cells and they need their energy to continue living, otherwise they die. Essentially, our cells need that energy to keep thriving. So what they do is they take sugar and oxygen and they react together to make carbon dioxide and water, and as such this reaction produces the energy that we need, and we can measure this energy in calories. Now, depending on who you are as a person, you need a different number of calories per day. Men need 2,500 roughly per day, and women need around 2,000. Key word here is average. It's not the same for everyone, and it depends. If you're a bigger person, you're more likely to have more cells than a smaller person, and therefore you're going to need more energy to keep them going. So you're going to need to have more calories. Likewise, depending on your lifestyle, if you tend to sit around a bit more compared to other people, or if you're more active, and say you're more of a runner, then you're going to need more calories as well.
So I've been using this website to try and work out how many calories I need to eat per day compared to what I should be eating just to maintain my current weight. So all you do is type in your age, your gender, your height, your weight. That is not my weight. I wish it was my weight, but it is not my weight. And then also your activity level. And we'll try and then work out how many calories we need. So I'm going to type in the rest of my info, and let's put mine is definitely little to no exercise currently other than going to the gym. So I'll work out how many calories I need to actually eat per day to make sure I'm losing weight. So let's have a look. So from my results, if I wanted to just maintain my weight, I need to be eating 2,828 calories per day. Like I said earlier in the video, depending on your size and your activity level, your calories will be different from the average amount that's recommended in the UK. So mine are a little bit higher because I am quite large at the moment. If you're just looking to lose a little bit of weight, I would just need to eat 2,578. But if I want to go for the extreme weight loss, which ideally I would, I need to only eat 1,828 calories a day at the moment, which is actually, it's still quite a lot, to be fair. I've had a bagel. I also had I've had a bagel this morning, which was only about 200 calories, so I've still got 1,600 to play around with for the rest of the day. And what I can do is I can log this in all into my Fitbit app or any other calorie counting app, and then just help to keep track of it that way.
Hello everyone, it is now Friday, and what I want to show you is basically what it looks like on my Fitbit when I'm calorie counting. So I'll put a little side bit on the screen here so you can see what I mean. But what I did was I entered in all the food that I ate, and you can see I've eaten quite a lot. I've had breakfast, I've had a morning snack, I've had lunch, I've had dinner, I've even had an evening snack. And it's totaled up all the calories. But what the Fitbit does, which I think is great, is it monitors based on your stats, so your height, your weight, your age, how many steps you do, how active you are. It actively monitors how many calories you are physically burning throughout the whole day. So you can see I've burnt a lot more than I've actually taken in. So for yesterday, I'm in quite a big calorie deficit, and it's just something I want to try and carry forward as well, because those extra calories burned would have come from going to the gym in the morning, as well as the natural ones that I burnt as well. So hopefully I can continue this trend forward. But what I will show you as you can see for my evening and morning snacks, I've had these chocolate brownie things. So I'm just going to go and show you what they are, because they are fantastic. So for my snacks, I've been having these chocolate brownie fibre bars. They're about £1.80 for a pack of 6 in Morrison's. On the box, it actually says they're only 90 calories, but that's not actually quite true. If we look at the back, under the energy section, under calories, they're actually 88 calories per bar. And we all know I have a massive sweet tooth. Like, chocolate is my life. And these do fill a gap for me, so I'm not just gorging myself constantly. There's lots of different brands of these. I just got the supermarket owned ones. But if you're looking for a sugary snack that's not going to cause you to inflate, I'd highly recommend things like this. I very quickly just want to mention that I've had to me, it's a very big win over the last couple of days, because I've gone to the gym both mornings and I actually used the treadmill. So, might not sound like a big deal to some people, but for me, ever since I was young, basically ever since I was born, I have always had terrible coordination and terrible balance. It was so bad, my mum, who was a nursery teacher, was adamant that I am dyspraxic, because she taught many children who had exactly the same things. And dyspraxia is, the way I tend to think of it, is along the same vein as dyslexia, but affects your coordination and balance more. Mine is so bad I can't even ride a bike, essentially. So, terrible balance of coordination, and treadmills have always terrified me. But I managed to get on it for the last couple of days as a bit of a warm-up, 15-minute brisk walk on a nice incline, just to, get myself going and ready for the gym. It's a bit of, that's the warm-up exercise. But to me, it's a massive deal, so I just wanted to have a little bit of a celebration about that. Tonight's tea, we've got a 1-pot creamy garlic chicken recipe that I found on the BBC Good Food website. I'll leave the link in the description box below, but this whole meal only equates to about 600 calories, which is phenomenal, because look at it, it looks like a huge amount of food. It's not the most appealing colour, I would admit, but I've tasted it, it does taste beautiful. So I can't wait to have this, yum yum.
Good morning, everyone. It is currently, the clocks have gone back, so it's not actually 7 AM, it's 6 AM. And it's a Sunday, and you might be asking, why on earth am I up this early on a Sunday? Truth is, I just really could not sleep, so rather than just sit there and wallow and try to go back to sleep, I thought I would go to the gym and try and walk it out. So here I am. Catch you in a bit.
Hello everyone, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what I've actually done this week. So I've been to the gym 4 times in the mornings. I've done the Nintendo Switch Ring Fit once, because that annihilated me and I never wanted to do it again. If you've ever tried to do mountain climbers on a carpet, you know what I'm talking about. I can already feel the benefits of being more active. I do feel slightly more energetic and I don't feel as tired all the time, as well as toning down how much I was eating as well. I don't feel bloated as much, and so I'm already noticing the effects. Only really after 2 weeks? No, this is vlog 2, isn't it? Yeah. So benefits already being seen. I'm motivated to keep this going. I think what I'm going to do for the next vlog is kind of like what I eat in a week when I'm doing the calorie counting, and just kind of keep a tracker so you can see what's going on. So I'll try and get that filmed this week, and we'll have that for next week. What I also do want to say is I'm currently filming this on Monday, and this vlog will go out tomorrow. In a week, I've already got over 500 subscribers, which is amazing. So thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? Give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. But for now, thank you so much for joining us again, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.